Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had an interesting day. I hope everything went well for you today. So, if you are seeing my face for the first time, I am so excited to have you on my channel or my page. My name is Favor and I am a Nigerian currently doing my master's in Germany. On this channel, I create contents that relate to international study opportunities like fully funded scholarships, how to study abroad for free, documents required, and all the tips and tricks of how you can migrate abroad at little or no cost. So if this sounds like what you're interested in, please do well to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the notification bell so that anytime I come up live like this, you will be among the first to be notified. So today we have an interesting topic to talk about, and it is all about for those who want to travel abroad to teach. Regardless of the country where you have in mind, I have prepared about 10 websites where you can find teaching jobs, and most of them covers worldwide. So we had a discussion yesterday. I was live yesterday and I talked about like countries you should put in your energy if you want to travel. Yes, I can see you. Timothy, thank you for being here. All right, so yesterday we talked about like countries you should put in your energy if you are thinking about relocating or if you're thinking about studying abroad or migrating abroad. So if you haven't seen that video, do well to see it. I think it will help you in terms of determining where you should go to, like, because I'm going to give you 10 websites where you can find teaching jobs abroad. So yesterday I talked about that right now Italy is currently recruiting teachers. But I made a personal research and I told myself not only Italy, right? Because a lot of countries are running having shortage in terms of teachers. So I said it's not only Italy that is looking for teachers. So I had to make it comprehensive so that even if you don't want to go to Italy, you can be able, through these websites I'm going to show you tonight, you can be able to, find teaching jobs abroad, regardless of your discipline, regardless of your area of interest and all of that. What matters most is that you can travel to most of these countries and you can be able to teach in English. So I know a lot of people will be interested in this because the requirements are not really that much. And I know a lot of people who watch me, a lot of them are also teachers, right? A lot of them have bachelors in education, and many of them have done PGD and they're looking for opportunities to find themselves abroad. This is a wonderful pathway for you. I'm going to show you websites, amazing websites you can be able to find recruiters. I have even gone through it by myself and I can tell you there are a lot of job offers awaiting teachers, right? So I will share the screen like I usually do, run through the website so that you can see how to navigate them. But before then, I have also put them in the I have put it in the description box, right? I have put it in the description box and you can be able to check them out and you can see for yourselves. But the main thing is that if you want to teach abroad, there are many things you need to put in place before thinking about it. I know you have the certificate, but you need to know that there are many things to put in place before you can think about teaching abroad, because it is not the same as maybe the method of teaching in your home country. So the number one thing is that if you are thinking about traveling abroad to teach, you need to know you need your international passport, because it is different if you are teaching in your home country. You don't need to show any proof and all, like identity documents and all of that. But if you are thinking about migrating abroad to teach, you need your international passport. That is the number one thing you need to have in place. And once you have it, some countries, a lot of countries, from the research I made, I can see a lot of countries require that you will have police record. Like, you need to make sure that you are clean, you don't have any criminal record in your home country or maybe the country where you are staying. You need to have a clean immigration record or clean record. You can get a police report to show that you are clean. And some of the countries will require that you need to show evidence of COVID-19 vaccine, and some of them might also require yellow fever. From everything I can see, a lot of countries may demand these two documents from you: yellow fever vaccination and COVID-19, because I feel why they are doing this is because you are a foreigner and you are going to teach children, or maybe like you are getting into their academic system, right? So they would want to be sure that health wise you are healthy, right? They wouldn't want you to come and maybe infect the children and all of that. So they demand this particular document, which is COVID-19 vaccination and yellow fever vaccination, right? So the next document you need is your Bachelor of Education, right? Because a lot of schools will demand that you have your bachelor's. They whatsoever topic or course you want to go and teach over there, they need to see that you have the bachelor certificate in that course. Many might even go as far as demanding PGD from you, or maybe license, teaching license. So a lot of things are actually involved in this particular pathway. But the thing is, whichever one you want to go through, or whichever country you want to go to, they have their specific requirements. And from the links I'm going to show you today, you can be able to see them and you can be able to know, okay, this one, I think I have all of the requirements. I opened one of them, and the good part of it is I saw job offers, and the recruiters were able or diligent enough to put out the requirements they need from the applicants, from the teacher that will be applying. They put it out there that they need so and so documents and all of that. And if you are ready, if you have all of that, then they can be able to proceed. Then another thing is, some of them also put out the benefits you stand to gain if you are employed with them. And it is so comprehensive that they also put it out there, the duration of the contract they are looking for. Some of them want long term, while some of them just want maybe 9 months, like for you to just teach in that school for 9 months or thereabout. So we are going to take a look at this website, so that in case if you want to teach, or if you want to travel abroad through teaching, then check out these websites we are going to see today, and you can be able to find yourself abroad. Because once you get an offer, it is like a pathway for you to process your visa, right? It is easier for you to process your work visa. So I'm going to share the screen right away so that I can show you this particular website. But before then, do want to like the video. When you like it, the algorithm can distribute it, and other viewers can be able to see this amazing video. Then I have an announcement I'm going to make at the end of the video. Please do well to stay, because we have to talk. I have an announcement I want to make at the end of the video, so that we can be able to communicate heart to heart, right? So the first website I'm talking about is Teach Away, right? So this particular website, in case if you don't have preference, because a lot of people will say they want to go to Asia, they want to go to Europe, they want to go to US and all of that. Teach Away is more open. In case if you want to travel to anywhere in the world, you can be able to find teaching jobs on this particular website. All you just need to do, you can just come down to destinations. Where do you have in mind? You can be able to navigate through it, and you can see which one interests you. Okay, I'm going to just take a look at Europe, and I'm going to come down here. And the good part of Teach Away is that you can also find online teaching jobs. It's not only that you have to move to that country to teach. You can also work online. You can work remotely. So you can see here that they have a bilingual tutor, like you just need to work remotely. But if you come down, you can also see more options. Do you want to teach in Albania? Do you want to teach in Andorra, Armenia, Austria, Belarus, Belgium, a lot of them. So I'm just going to go down to Italy, because that is the one I talked about yesterday. So if your mind even in Germany here, you can also find teaching jobs in Germany, right? So if you come down, you will see the one of Italy, in case if your mind is in Italy. So when you come to Italy, you can be able to also filter it and find what you're looking for, but you can see top English teaching jobs in Italy. So this particular one is in Naples. So if you want to see it, and you can see that it is a British school, and the starting date is October 2024. You can open it if you want. Then you can see the requirements. You can see the name of the school is British School of Acera, and you can see it is in Naples. I've been there before. I call it Napoli. You can call it Napoli or Naples, right? You can see that the start date is October, and the contract length is 9 months. The vacancy is 2. Look at what they're looking for, and you can see that the school requirements, they need someone with high school diploma. So even if you don't have bachelor's, you can be able to apply to this particular school. These are their requirements, and you can see the job description. If you want to apply, you can apply. Now you can click on this apply now, and you can be able to apply. Then if you want to also see, you can see some other schools here. You can see English language teacher. Then this is British School Croton. Let's open it and we can see more. So I talked about some teaching jobs might require you to have a license, and that will be much later. I'm going to give you, and like we have to talk about that much later. So you can see this one, they have airport or station pickup. Like when you are arriving, they're going to come to pick you up. These people are also saying they're going to help you in finding an accommodation, and you can see that the application is currently ongoing, and the contract length is 1 year, and number of vacancies is 1. Student level, all levels. So maybe it has to do with senior secondary, junior secondary, kindergarten, primary, so all levels, right? So they're looking for university graduates, licensed teacher, and ESL instructor. And look at the good thing about this one, they are able to put out the requirements that they need from the applicants. They need you to have bachelor, they need you to have 2 years of teaching experience, they need you to have graduated and with CELTA. This is, if you don't know what this means, I translated it here, and what it means is CELTA means right now it is currently called Certificate in English Language Teaching to Adults, right? So that is what it means. They need you to have this, they need you to have all of these requirements, and you can be able to apply to them, and your chances are very high to be accepted. So they have a lot of other options that you can take a look at if you want to be a teacher abroad, if you are someone who is passionate about teaching. So, but this is for English. If your course is not English, you can also filter it to your area of discipline. So this is for Teachaway, and this is another website where you can also find teaching jobs abroad. The good part of this one is it is actually free. You don't need to pay any money on this website. Some of the other websites need you to do like registration and all of that, but this particular one is free of charge, and you can find a lot of materials on this one. You also, not only teaching jobs, you can also find teaching resources on this website. Then the next one we are talking about is Edvitus, right? So this one is also global, in case you are looking for websites to find teaching jobs on a global scale. The first one I mentioned, Teachaway, Test, and this one, they are global websites where you can find teaching jobs, right? So the next one is Teaching Nomad. So this particular one is for China and UAE. So if you are looking for jobs in China and UAE, so this particular website will be a good one for you. Then we have Teach with AP. So this particular one is in USA, and the good part of it is that they have, once you register on this one, you can be able to find teaching jobs in USA. There's also another one. This particular tool focuses more on US. You can be able to find teaching jobs in US, and you can be able to find yourself in US. You can see it here for international teachers apply to teach in the US, and this is for school if they want to upload jobs, right? So this particular two are for searching for teaching jobs in US, which if you're lucky enough to get one, and I know a lot of provinces or a lot of states are looking for teachers, if you're able to find yourself a teaching job here, you can be able to find yourself in US. So the next one is participatelearning.com, and this one is also in US, but from my research, I can see that what they are looking out for are applicants from Jamaica. And if you are coming into to teach from this platform, they are looking for elementary teachers and maybe early childhood teachers. So this particular one is a little bit streamlined. So, but I put it here in case if I have people from this part of the world watching my channel, they can be able to also see. So this one is Faces. You can see teach in the US. This is also a US platform that you can find teaching jobs. Then this other one is hourglasseducation.com, and you can be able to find teaching jobs in UK. So, and a lot of them, you can be able to find a lot of them here. You see that they pay very well. You can see, and the good part of it, a lot of people will say this is for English teachers and all of that. No, it's not only for English teachers. Thank God you are seeing it here. You can see science teacher, you can see general science teacher, you can see design technology. So whichever area of discipline you have, you can be able to find something. Teacher of chemistry, you can see. All you just need to do is take your time and go through this website, and you can be able to find yourself something. Then this is the last one I want to show you, and this is Cayman Islands government. So this particular website is the government is recruiting, or you can be able to find teaching jobs on this particular website, and they are the ones, it is the government that is recruiting teachers, right? You can be able to see, you can see the salary range, you can be able to see the application, anyone you want. It's not even only teachers. You can see a lot of job offers they have here, but why I put it here is that you can also find teaching jobs on this website. So they are looking for all of these job opportunities here, and it is the government that is even making this recruitment. So, and that is for those who want to find themselves in Cayman Island, right? So you can see anyone you find interesting, just take a look at it, see what is required, and you can be able to see if you have what it takes. You can see this one is teacher secondary, and it is for humanities, right? You can see the salary per annum, which is amazing. You can see this one is also a teaching job, and it is for secondary school. So that is actually why I put this website. They have other disciplines or other areas they are recruiting for, but there are also teaching jobs you can find on this website. So in case if you missed anyone, the links are in the description box, and you can be able to find them. You can be able to search and see which one you can be able to apply to, right? So see which one you can apply to, and I believe you are going to be successful, because most of this, a lot of people are already in abroad teaching. I can tell you people make money from teaching, because most of, when I was in Russia, I also taught in a kindergarten. So most of these countries that have their local languages, they want to learn English. They want to learn English, but this is for English. It doesn't limit those who are not who didn't study maybe English and literary studies or bachelor's in English, right? Any discipline you have, they're looking for teachers. They're looking for internationals to come and help them in their academic environment, and but it comes with a reward. You are going to be paid for your services, and a lot of them help out in accommodation, and even helping you to integrate into the society. So if you are someone who have passion in teaching, who is passionate about teaching, I have listed all of these websites. Go online, take your time, go through them. You can see that most of them, the requirements are not even much. Most of them just need you to have your bachelor's, need you to have your There is even one we saw, they just need you to have your high school diploma, right? So there are many pathways you can use to travel abroad. It's just you organizing yourself and packaging your application and shooting your shot in the right direction. So if you haven't liked the video, please do well to like. Leave a comment for me. I want to know, where are you watching me from? Are you interested in teaching jobs? Are you someone who is passionate about teaching? There are people who don't have that patience, but if you are going to be a teacher, you know that you need to be a patient person. You need to be someone who is friendly, because if you are always quizzing yourself all the time, your students will be running away from you, right? So you need it requires some skills. You need to be someone who have good communication skills for you to be a teacher, because you are passing out information and the receiver needs to understand you. So a lot of things are involved in being a teacher, and that is why most of these countries require that you have teaching license, because for you to be a teacher, they need you to go through this process regardless of the certificate you have already. They need you to have this license that says, yes, this person have gone through this procedure and he or she is eligible to become a teacher or is eligible to teach. So yeah, if that is something you would want to try out, the links are already there. Spend your time. A lot of people are maximizing it. If you go on YouTube, you can see a lot of people giving testimonies on how they got teaching jobs in their country, and they were able to move. So people are really moving, and the good part of it is when you apply, you are in your home country, you just gather all the documents required, apply, get a work contract. You will be at home in your home country, and everything will be processed already for you. And once you have the contract, you can be able to apply for your work visa. Is that not amazing? You are traveling to the country with a work visa. So take a look at it and you can be able to find something. I believe so. So Timothy said, thank you, Favor. Thank you, Favor, for this information. I'm watching you from Nigeria. I'm passionate about teaching job. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. So I believe with all the information I've put out, I believe you can be able to maximize it. You can check out US, a lot of opportunities, teaching opportunities there. You can check out even Europe here, a lot of teaching opportunities over, like, on the internet. I can tell you a lot of people are even into this teaching, and I was surprised. Like, when I made my research, I wanted to just come up here and talk about like moving to Italy through teaching, but I saw that many people are in many places I can't even imagine, and they're teaching and they're really happy and proud of it, right? So yeah, I believe they pay well. Most of these schools, you can see that British schools and all of that, they pay very well. So do well to check them out. It is also a wonderful pathway that someone can migrate with. Everybody will not travel through studies. I know that. So if you can travel through work routes, you can maximize all of these opportunities. And for those, there are some schools that will require you to have a teaching license. So some teaching license, you can do it online from the comfort of your home. You don't need to be in that country to do it. So check it. Why I didn't actually make that video or add it to this video is I don't want this video to be extremely long, because every country have the certificates that they recognize. So whichever country you are going to, if it is US, there are many platforms you can do or get a teaching license from the comfort of your home. So take a look. Whichever place you are going, you will be able to know what is required, and if you need teaching license, you can be able to see which teaching license you need to do to be able to qualify to apply to that particular country. So I hope this is clear. Fidelis said, hi, Favor, glad to be here watching from Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. So the wonderful information I have is that we are having a collaboration tomorrow. Tomorrow we are having a friend of mine in US, and he is going to be talking to us about migrating to US. He got 2 fully funded scholarships in US, PhD scholarships, and I'll be hosting him tomorrow. We have a lot of discussions to talk about. I have a lot of questions I'm going to ask him that will be beneficial to the viewers, to my viewers, because I have gotten a lot of questions, and I can imagine what my viewers are actually, going about, right, or thinking somehow. So I'm going to ask him a lot of questions, which I know will be beneficial to you. But if you are chance enough, the live will be by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. It's not going to be by this time. It's going to be by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So if you have the time by 4 p.m. tomorrow, please join us, because we are just going to go live immediately, and we are going to do the video. Like, we are going to have an interactive session. I will ask him questions. I also want you to be there live, so that if you have any questions you want to ask him, he will be here to answer you. I think that will be a wonderful thing. He will be here to see all of the questions, and he can be able to answer. So 4 p.m. Nigerian time, we are having a guest from US, and he's also a Nigerian, and you can be able to ask him questions as a brother, and I know he's going to answer you as much as he can. So the next question is, my question: can a professional teacher in Nigeria get a teaching job in USA without a certification from USA? So from the research I made, you need a teaching license to be able to teach in US. So every other document, I don't think it is difficult, which is like your bachelor's, your international passport, and all of that. But to teach in the US, they need you to have a teaching license. And there are many platforms that you can be able to do this teaching license online. You can do it from the comfort of your home and get it online, and you can be able to start applying as easy as that. This is on YouTube. I'm going to put it in the comment section. I found about 4 websites that you can be able to do your teaching license for US online, and you can be able to start applying. So I'm going to put it in the comment section. Check the comment section of this video. I'm also going to do that both on Facebook and on YouTube. But this is for those that want to apply to teaching jobs in US. So if you don't have a license, you can do that license, the teaching license, through these platforms on any of them, and you can be able to start applying. You need a teaching license to apply to teaching jobs in US. Okay. So do we have more questions? And I I made an observation. Okay, this is coming up. I hope we have gotten it straight that we are having the live tomorrow. We have a visitor, and I'm collaborating with someone, and I will be so glad if you can be here to make it interactive by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So the next one, okay, Johnson said Excel Charity. All right. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have you. God bless you bountifully. So the next information I need to put out is tomorrow is Saturday. So after the live by 4 p.m., I won't be live by this time. So we are only going to have that live by 4 p.m. tomorrow, 4 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow. Then on Sunday, I won't be live on Sunday. I need you to relax. I need you to rest, because I have made, like, I am someone who takes record. Like, I do something and I allow some time to see how far I have come with it. I see that this time, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, is working on Facebook. People on Facebook like it, and I can see like there is a lot of views on Facebook because it's more interactive and all of that. But I can see that on YouTube, if you go to my YouTube, you can see that the recent videos are not actually having much views, and it is not good for my channel. It is not good. I have about 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you can imagine having maybe 50 views on a video. It doesn't look too good. So, and it is not about the content. It has nothing to do with the content. It has something to do with the timing. Going live by 9 p.m. For YouTube is not okay for my channel because my viewers are mainly active around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So you can imagine I am posting video or I am going live when they have slept already. So, or maybe when they are not actually active. So it doesn't look good for the algorithm. It doesn't look good for the page. It doesn't look good for what I am building on YouTube. Facebook is fine, but YouTube is slowing down. So what I decided to do is I will not be coming up live regularly like this every day for the sake of my YouTube. So, but I will be coming live. I have always been consistent, you know. Um, I will answer you, Fidelis. I will always be consistent as usual. So I will always go live, but I will always put out regular content. So because the timing is not working for my YouTube. If I am going to be consistently coming live, I will be coming live in the afternoon, but that will be from next week. So I will be able to decide what should I do to save this situation. If you check my Facebook, you can see I upload up to 2-3 times in a day. So consistency is not the problem. Consistency have not been the problem anytime, any day, but it is about doing something that is beneficial to you and also working for what I am building. So we are going to, like, this is the last time I'm going to come live by 9 p.m. Nigerian time, and I feel bad because I am already about getting used to it. I do it and I am already settling down for the night, but it is killing my YouTube channel. It is killing my YouTube channel. So what we are going to do, we are going to have the live tomorrow by 4 p.m. At least early enough. We are going to come closer, like early enough by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So that is my 5 p.m. here in Germany, and that is his 11 a.m. in US. So it works. We have had an agreement and we are going to come live by 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So but after then, permit me to take the time to know what will work best by next week, right? So anything I decide or anything I figure out, you will still see the consistency in that area. Then I will always keep you updated. I come live regularly and we can always talk, right? So I just want you to know so that you are not like, did she disappear? This and that. No, we don't do that here. Okay, we are good people. We are more transparent. I feel like you are part of my family already. What concerns you concern me. I wouldn't want you to start looking for me as if I disappeared, or maybe she can't keep up with what she's doing. Nothing is stopping me, but I am trying to be sure that what I'm doing is yielding results. Facebook is working, YouTube is not working, and it's not okay. So I just need to bring the time forward. So that is the solution. Yeah, we have John. John said, please, if there are free online teaching courses for US, that will be appreciated. Does it mean you don't have your bachelor's already? What do you mean by teaching courses? Do you need like teaching certificate apart from your bachelor's and like so? Okay, the teacher certification courses in US are expensive. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Okay, now I understand what you mean. I have a Telegram group that I follow. On this Telegram group, they share even, do you know that there are free materials for preparing for IELTS? People, like, information is flying everywhere. There are free materials for preparing IELTS. And there are some free online courses or free schools or colleges you can study online. So I'm going to maybe check some of them, and I'm going to put it in the comment section, if like where you can find most of these free courses. Like, I am always picky with the kind of information I come out to share, but I come across a lot of amazing updates, amazing information. I am following a lot of scholarship pages, okay, just for you to know, in case if you are someone who really wants to travel. I'm not desperate to travel, but I follow a lot of scholarship pages. I follow a lot of channels, a lot of Facebook pages. Information is flying everywhere. So I'm going to take a look. I just pray I will be able to find it easily. So I'm going to take a look, and I'm going to share in the comment section of this video, so that you can be able to find something, right? Yeah. Thank you for asking. So I am always at your service. So do we have more questions? In the absence of any question, if you haven't subscribed, do what to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime we come up live like this. Remember, tomorrow is very important, so I need you people to be around, right? So turn on the notification bell. I'm going to also post or share the flyer tomorrow, like post it on my social accounts tomorrow in the morning. So turn on the notification bell, share to your friends, share my link to your friends. And until my next video, I don't feel like going, but I have to go. All right, so love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.